has once again reached the level that it has failed to overcome in the past 3 months. The news background is quiet today, so no drastic changes are expected in the energy market. In fact, we are dealing with simple price cycles that keep replacing each other. First, oil was rising on hopes for higher fuel demand and a steady recovery of the world's major economies. Then it depreciated amid fears that increased crude supply will outpace future demand. These contrasting factors influenced the energy market, thus keeping oil in the wide price range. Oil quotes have again approached the upper boundary of this channel, which may indicate the beginning of a short-term decline. Will this affect the Russian ruble and other currencies? We'll find out in our video review. As we have mentioned in our previous forecasts, Brent crude reached the resistance level of $70 per barrel. Right at this point, the volume of long positions started to decrease, which is quite natural. It is highly likely that the price will again pull back from this level to $69 a barrel. This is the expected scenario for Brent for the coming days. In a different scenario, the price may hold above the level of $70.50 per barrel, but only in the short and medium term. As for WTI crude, it's trading in the same upward direction. WTI quotes have hit a high from March 8 at the level of $67.40 per barrel. The number of long positions declined near this level. As a result, the price pulled back from there. Most likely, WTI benchmark will follow the trajectory of Brent, with a possible rollback to the area of $66.50 – $67 a barrel. On Friday, the dollar-ruble pair began to decline gradually after a short pause in the range between 73.30 and 73.70. This is a clear sign that the ruble is gaining ground. One of the supporting factors for the ruble is the rise in oil quotes. Analysts believe that if the pair settles in the range between 73.20 and 73.15, it's likely to continue to fall. Against the euro, the ruble is following a similar scenario. After fluctuating in the range between 89.20 and 90.36 for 15 consecutive sessions, it managed to break through the lower boundary of this channel. At the moment, the pair has to confirm this breakout. If market participants continue to follow this tendency and the quotes keep holding below 89.15, the ruble has every chance to advance against the euro. Otherwise, we may see a pullback of the price to the previous sideways channel between 89.20 and 90.36. On the last trading day of the week, the ruble moved slightly higher against its rivals. However, there were no major changes in its trajectory, as the ruble has just moved closer to the lower boundary of a narrow range where it has been trading for quite a long time. The news background is almost empty. Therefore, market participants were mostly focused on the dynamics in the oil market rather than on any long-term trends in the Russian economy. Given the fact that no important macroeconomic data is expected in the coming days, the ruble will most likely follow the oil's trajectory. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.